Amit, what else could be on the agenda?
Yes. I just spoke to JMM MP Vijay Hansdak as well while he was entering for the crucial India bloc meeting. I did ask him, the kind of statements that have been made in the Samana editorial as well regarding seat sharing, regarding the convener post. To all that, he said that there's time left. Several round of meetings can be done before the final decisions are made, and all parties are working on the ground. So an attempt to show that it is a united house. Obviously, the leaders who are going to speak at length today during the India bloc meeting are going to discuss very crucial issues, including that of seat sharing. After that, as to which party will get what share in the respective states, because after that, these parties will have to sit down on a table at the regional level as well in order to discuss about which seats can go to which parties. And there are very complicated states as well, such as West Bengal, Kerala, where you have a very different kind of political electoral combinations, where these are battles between the India bloc parties itself. So all that needs to be decided and pondered upon by these parties, including the fact that whether the Congress party will be ready to hand over the baton to the regional satraps as far as states such as Bihar, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Delhi are concerned, because these are states where the regional leaders are quite tall and their party statures are much bigger and immense when compared to the Congress party. If you speak of West Bengal, the Congress has a very limited space and presence in West Bengal. Same goes for Congress in Tamil Nadu, Kerala. They are in straight battle with the left in Kerala, where you have a LDF versus UDF battle. So all these things needs to be discussed. But JMM MP Vijay Hansdak telling India Today that look, we do have time left with us. This is not going to be the last meeting. We will have to have several other meetings before the final decisions are made. So he's also possibly indicating at the regional levels meetings which could happen from here. But right now, every political party of the India bloc would want that basic understanding on seat sharing must be achieved by the end of this particular meeting, so that the campaign strategy can be carved out, so that the cadre, rank and file of each party are ready for the mega battle of 2024. Right. Nabila.
It's also today on, as they discuss other details of seat sharing, what's also important for them is to finally decide on a convener. And they've got to get consensus from all the India bloc members on that one face who could be appointed as a convener to discuss and deliberate as a mediator between all the parties. And will that convener itself be the prime ministerial face? We could interpret it in multiple ways, but convener is someone that they need to decide on as soon as possible. Do you think that's going to be discussed?
The kind of editorial that has come in Samna today, clearly pointing out that if India bloc, India alliance is a chariot, you need to have someone as a convener, or maybe you can name it whatever you want, to run that chariot, to take that chariot forward. And remember, Nabila, JDU's KC Tyagi has also backed that argument, that editorial of the Samna. So clearly, again, we can see that in this particular meeting, there could be some push for the convener's face at least. Will there be a name decided for as the common candidate for the 2024 battle as far as India Alliance is concerned? I doubt that, because the India Alliance does not want a situation where comparables can be done. A situation where Narendra Modi versus XYZ image can be established, because that's something that India bloc, at least right now, several regional parties believe that would actually might give an advantage to the BJP. And right now, the agenda, the focus of the regional players at least is that to push the BJP on the regional fronts, to stick to the regional talking points, agendas, to garner the maximum amount of votes in the state, to clinch the maximum number of Lok Sabha seats at the state level, so that their numbers can swell at the national level. well. So that's the strategy that the regional parties or the regional players would want to stick to. So we'll have to see as to whether again the discussion about having a convener of India Alliance will be triggered today, and if that happens, who will be the faces whose names are pushed? Mr. Sharad Pawar or Mr. Nitish Kumar or Mamata Banerjee for that matter. These are names which goes has a pan-India recognition and also is acceptable to majority of the parties.
Correct.
You know, very senior leaders have had their own success in electoral politics.
In terms of winnability and the kind of political success that the leaders have had, you have multiple leaders, be it Mamata Banerjee, Arvind Kejriwal to a large extent for that matter. And Nitish Kumar believes that he is the tallest and the most experienced leader. MK Stalin has also got a track record. So if you see in terms of winnability, they have multiple faces, no doubt. But do these leaders want to have anything less than than the Prime Minister's face? Do they are they okay to take on the position of convener? Would you be, and who are the people who are touted within the India Bloc alliance members itself? Who seems to be a rather popular face to be convener or Prime Minister's face? Could you tell us?
Well, Nabila, you know, convener post is something that the India Alliance members might ponder upon, you know, and I'm saying that because the Samana editorial has somehow also reignited that debate to the need to have a convener or steering committee head, you know, something, some post that you can name and brand as you want. So that is something, that debate has been reignited. We'll have to wait and see, you know, wait for the sources to confirm that whether this particular issue was again discussed in the India Bloc meeting. But what I can tell you right now is that the regional players are not very much keen on having a common face for the Lok Sabha 2024 battle, because they believe that this would actually put the game ball back in the BJP's court, in the NDA's court, where you have a Prime Minister Narendra Modi versus XYZ face. So maybe convener, but as far as regional players are concerned, they would not be very keen of having a common face for the Lok Sabha battle. But
okay,
let's
so
wait
and just what you said, Mamata Banerjee, we believe, has said very clearly, and this she said just yesterday, that we are going to decide on the Prime Minister's face or name only after Lok Sabha elections of 24. Until then, we're not going to decide a face. A senior Congress Neta has also said, "Main nahi, hum." That's the agenda with which they're going to go forward. So it's very unlikely that they even may deliberate on the Prime Minister's face for the India Bloc. But a convener is likely is what they is the area where they will dwell upon and discuss deliberately in detail. They will be deliberating on the convener's name. So, as I did mention, a popular candidate for convener would be who, Amit, within the party members itself. Do you believe that there is one face that many of the parties are convinced with to be the strategist for the India Bloc?
You know, Nabila, if we go by the words that we have had in the past as well through our sources, if you would remember when the entire conversation about having India Alliance in place, you know, a common united front in place against the BJP was being discussed, it was Nitish Kumar who was going from one state to other, meeting one leader to other. In fact, when Nitish Kumar had started this entire campaign of sorts, it was that point in time when leaders such as KCR, Arvind Kejriwal, you know, Uddhav Thackeray also, all these leaders were actually moving towards a situation of a third front of sorts, where the opposition parties, non-BJP, non-Congress chief ministers were trying to come together to float a platform of sorts. And at that point in time, Nitish Kumar actually ignited the entire campaign to have a common platform, common united, you know, alliance to battle with the BJP for in 2024. When these things materialized, you had Nitish Kumar's name propping up every now and then for the convener's post. So that is a name which has been discussed in the past as well. The second most acceptable name in terms of electoral politics, in terms of electoral strategy, pan-India recognition and across the party acceptance, it is Sharad Pawar. There's no debate to it, because we have seen the kind of control he have shown in the past as well. if electoral politics is concerned, if alliance politics is concerned, he has been able to ensure the success of MVA in Maharashtra, one of the most complicated political alliances we have ever thought of. So MVA continues to be in a place where you have Shiv Sena, Congress and NCP, running this alliance at the state level. And so clearly Sharad Pawar is also one of those names which could be, if at all there is any discussion around the convener's post. So Nitish Kumar, Sharad Pawar clearly looks like a favorite.
Right.
Maybe
Nitish
someone
Kumar
like
and
Mamata
Sharad
Banerjee,
Pawar, two of the favorites. Amit Bharadwaj, you've named them. Clearly, I'm assuming with great discussions that you've had with many of the strong sources who are privy to the happenings within the India bloc. Fourth meeting today, as we see Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, apart from Mamata Banerjee, MK Stalin, Lalu Prasad Yadav, and the likes, Nitish Kumar, Mallikarjun Kharge, Sitaram Yechuri, all the top leaders, opposition leaders who've come together to be part of the fourth India bloc meeting, where they're going to deliberate on multiple issues with the main focus on seat sharing for 24.